Ryan from Rock Show Addiction.
Hey there, I'm Adam from Academy is Rock Show Addiction.
Alright, so what's the latest movie that you've seen?
The latest movie that I've seen, I watched Religulous last night, the Bill Maher documentary. The latest movie I've seen, I saw The Watchmen in theaters last week. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I heard you guys.
Yeah, it's just a little, a little unfocused for me. There's some cool stuff in it though, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I put substance over style. I feel like that movie. I don't really like the movies that are big budget explosions and all that, but the plot doesn't have any substance. So.
And then, what posters did you put on your wall when you were younger?
Tons of them. I had a bunch of I still have them up there. Some Bob Dylan posters, like concert posters, Smashing Pumpkins posters, tons of bands, like any band that I liked had posters of. I had a poster with Homer Simpson sleeping on a couch with a beer on his belly. I forget what it said. I can't remember now, but it was a cool poster. I liked it.
Did your parents like that?
Oh yeah, they bought it for me.
Oh really?
Yeah, they like The Simpsons. We used to watch every Sunday night as a family. So,
that's cool. And then you guys have been on MTV and you've placed high on the Billboard charts and you've played main stage at Warped Tour. So what's your biggest accomplishment so far, do you think?
I think our biggest accomplishment is just the ongoing movement of the band. I think that all those things are nice, the Rolling Stone, MTV, all those things, but you can't really point to any of those things and say they're our number one accomplishment. I think our biggest accomplishment would just be being here today and having people come out and see us and hopefully having fun. I think it comes down to daily accomplishments a lot more than it comes down to some big, grand accomplishment. At least that's the way we look at it. Because when it comes to Rolling Stone and all those things, critics, those things kind of come and go. This week we can be their hero, and then next week be the worst enemy. So it's we got to take that stuff just kind of lightly and take it for what it is. The real accomplishments are just, like I said, with the fans and any sort of connection we make with them. And just, I'd say, the amount of traveling we've done, I think that's an accomplishment. I think maybe the amount of lives we've touched by playing. I think that's pretty cool.
And then, if you could record a song with any other artist, which one would you choose and why?
Yeah, I'd love to collaborate with Bob Dylan, or anyone really. We got a lot of friends. We're lucky enough to collaborate with Andrew from Jack's Mannequin on this new record. He's been a good friend to us for a long time, so it was fun to get in the studio and kind of, let him work his magic and see his interpretation of the song and stuff. And it turned out to be really cool. So really anyone who's got a good idea for a song or something, we just want to hear it. That's the beauty of music, is it's you get in a room with maybe people you wouldn't get along with in a regular lifestyle, but when you have instruments, you can kind of meet some common ground, something like that.
Alright, and then we have some questions from your fans. So, Michelle wants to know, if you were a dinosaur, what kind of dinosaur would you be?
That's a great question. It's hard to say. I kind of can see myself as like a pterodactyl, because I like the fact they can fly. I always thought flying would be cool. I've actually had dreams before where I am a pterodactyl. Being a velociraptor would be pretty cool though. To be honest, I'd probably it's probably not the best one to pick, but I'd probably if I was a dinosaur, I'd probably be a stegosaurus. So.
Interesting. And then, let's see what's first. Oh, Jessica wants to know, since your name is obviously well known because you're in this band, if you could have any other name, what would it be?
A lot of them, I think. The Butcher's got a pretty cool name. I've always been a little jealous because his nickname's The Butcher, which is awesome. And my nickname's Sisky, which is not so awesome.
It's a good nickname.
It's kind of, it's one of those pet name type things, I don't know about it, but hard to say. Something really cool, like Dirk Diggler or Chest Rockwell, Brock Landers, something cool. Something with a nice ring to it, you know? Or any of the Boogie Nights names. Perfect.
And then, can you describe one of the most embarrassing moments on tour? Dan said something about how there was one recently.
Yeah. Last night, I come out and play this harmonica part with the band. His throat was hurting yesterday, so he had, with the guitar, it's in a normal tuning, which is standard. But if you want to sing just a little bit of a lower register, you tune your entire guitar down half a step, it's called. So it's just a little bit lower. It still sounds just about the same, but it's just a tiny bit of a fraction lower. And nobody told me that he was doing this. So when I show up with my harmonica, which is the key G, that wasn't right because he had tuned out of that key. So I hit the first note and it was just like, and I was stuck up there for the rest of the song, just kind of like playing the wrong notes. Well, the right notes, but not the right key. Yeah. So it was like that dream you have where you like show up to school like naked. You know? It was just like I ran out. You know, I was done afterwards. I wasn't like mad or anything. It was just like wow.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that was fun. One time I fell off the stage once too.
Really?
Yeah. One of our very first shows, we were playing at the Metro in Chicago. I had like all my friends and family out. I was rocking a little too hard. Took a plummet down the stage and landed on my butt. Broke my bass. It was embarrassing, yeah.
How'd you finish the show then?
I ran back up, completely nervous for the rest of the show. I'd broken my bass and I borrowed one. I used to play like a 5-string bass, then I had to borrow this other guy's 4-string and like transpose all that stuff, which was a little tricky, but yeah, that was pretty bad.
And then Emily wants to know if you're making new TII TV episodes.
Yeah, and we're always making them. I mean, like, whether they're being filmed right now or not, like, we're always kind of like jotting little things down that we think are funny or ideas that we have. We definitely plan on, like, Jack's been out with us, you know, he's flying out tonight, and he's been out with us for like a week or so, and we've been filming everything, you know, so like I'm sure some stuff will come from that. We're going as a full band down in South America, so I'm sure we're gonna make like a South American TV episode, you know, I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, we're definitely like, we've heard rumors that people come over and they're like, oh, is it done? You know, like it's definitely not done. It's just like, you know, everyone needs some time off, like, you know, it's like, we feel that it's hard to be the best band we can be if we're also worrying about coming out and saying hi to fans every night, which we've been doing. And in between all that, we want some time for just personal, whatever, read a book, eat a sandwich, high five someone, you know, whatever. So it's hard to balance all those things when you're trying to be like an actor, part-time funny man.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that ultimately the TITV stuff will be better because of taking time away from it, you know, like you just keep going too long on something, the ideas start to get stale and, you know, it starts to lose interest in what you're doing. And now, you know, like we'll be really excited to make some new crazy episodes.
Yeah. And then, Laura wants to know, what music have you been listening to recently?
I listen to everything, really, you know, I have an iPod on tour. I don't really listen to my iPod at home. I have like a big record collection, right, that I can do. But when I come on tour, obviously you can't bring like a big turntable.
Yeah.
So I have my iPod and I'm just kind of keeping it on shuffle. Like just, the song gets like a minute in and I'm not really feeling it right then. I'm just going to the next song. And that's the best way to do it because with iPod it's so tricky because I'll never let you go.